What's yours?
Welcome back to the Incredibles podcast. I'm Roman.
I'm Logan.
We're gonna talk about some random crap.
Yes, we are. Not so random.
Not so random because it's a recurring subject.
but we haven't talked about it in a little bit,
No,
which is good
surprisingly,
for us.
we advertise it. We actually don't. We never dove deep into it. We're not gonna
No.
really dive deep into it, but we're just gonna go over what we want, how we feel about our perfect Marvel products.
Yeah. With Thank You Very Much, we're just going to be ranking our favorite ones that we've worked on
Yeah,
so far, which we've only worked on 6, so we're just going to rank
all of them.
all of them from least to favorite.
My 6 is Ant-Man and the Wasp. One, the reason is because I had no input in it. It's a short. It's a short. What would we just talked
we call
a
it a
special.
special.
It's a short special, so that's I said special.
Special.
Special. No, it's a short special, and I didn't really work on it.
It's being rewritten, so
That's true.
it's all
So
scrapped at the
it
moment.
might bump up after I
It might.
can work on it, and also if I voice a certain person. So I
Yeah.
mean, I'm going to
We
voice a certain person. We'll see how I like the line.
I think that's also going to be my 6.
I think we're gonna share.
I love writing Ant Man
Yeah.
because I play Ant Man for us. Writing Hank is fun because he's a little egotistical.
A little. He's the most
He does
He's the most egotistical out of the three geniuses. One,
Stark.
they are really
Come
close.
on,
Reed's the least just because he has that self-diagnosed autism,
yeah,
so he doesn't really know a whole lot.
yeah.
And also, he is the smartest one.
He's the smartest one.
So he's technically not being the most egotistical because he can be. He is the smartest.
Yeah,
Hank tries it. Like Hank messes up sometimes.
I think Hank. I think Stark is more egotistical. We just have yet to write that.
That's true. I'm just seeing in like
We've written Stark before.
that one scene after Hulk.
Spoiler.
Okay, ooh,
Oh, he was also in the Ant Man special,
that's true.
but we we don't really know much
Yeah.
about him at the
Side
moment.
note, I know Paul Rudd's Scott is a completely made up character. That's not in
Nothing
the
like the
Marvel.
real Scott
I think
Lang.
just not even
No.
in general. He's not
Yeah.
even in comics really.
I
But
mean, Scott was like the new Ant Man at the time
yeah, but
in the
not.
comics, but he
But
wasn't the
but
Paul
like
Rudd Ant Man.
timeline though.
Yeah,
Hank's supposed to be the same age as Scott in the timeline
roughly.
because they're. I mean, I
Scott
wa-
in ours, Scott's younger.
I mean, Hank and Janet are supposed to be in their 30s, 40s when the Avengers
Yeah,
are going on, so that they fight with each other.
yeah, they're supposed
Not
to be.
this like, not he's 60, 70.
Yeah,
But I'm saying the Scott that's been made up, that is Paul Rudd, is probably the best like made up character almost of all time for a universe because everyone loves Ant Man, everyone loves Paul Rudd, and I mean that's just pros to Paul Rudd just because he knows how to make a character lovable.
that's
I don't know how
very
to make
true.
it. I mean, like he was a bad guy one time. I was like, man, I love him though.
He's a bad guy.
I think one, not like
Him as a bad.
not like
Ugh.
bad guy, but he was just kind of like the not the main character, and he was kind of like I was like I prefer him. He was in Clueless. He was the stepbrother to like the
I
main
know
girl.
he's
Yeah.
a
Anyway, I love him more than her. I hate all the rest of the people. I love him. Anyway, but love what they did for a made up, like not the true character.
Which we're going with that one eventually when we get to Scott.
Yeah, but when
Because
most of the
I've
Avengers,
written Scott Lang in something already, but he's young.
like teenager,
Yeah.
yeah. So when most of the Avengers are retired,
When it's a new batch of Avengers, it would be
Scott.
Scott.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, number 5. I feel like most of us are gonna share. I think we're gonna get 2 or 3 mixed up, but my number 4 or 5 is obviously Nova,
Nova. Yeah.
just because it's another special. I don't think specials aren't okay unless it's like
Specials aren't really gonna get that high unless it's like
a
a specific
right
guy.
before a big build up,
Yeah.
and you're kind of like yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and you're like wow, like that's big.
Where it's like super important.
Yeah, it's kind of like
These one, I mean, Nova
does
leads to
somewhat
something.
do it, but we don't. We also it's leading to something, but we don't have that. What's being led to done.
or even started.
so it doesn't have
We
like
have one part of it
it's
started,
like
and it's
saying
the
it's like
soundtrack.
saying you love a sandwich. You're like, man, this sandwich is great, and the special is the bread. Like, I have nothing to fill it. It's good. I like the bread. There's
It's just
nothing
white
in it.
bread.
There's nothing in it. You're like, I could eat it. There's just nothing in it. And then you realize what could be in it, and you're like, man, this bread's great. That was a weird analogy, but
Weirdest analogy,
but it fits.
It does.
Anyway, number 4, Spider-Man.
For me, right now, it's going to X-Men.
Really?
We don't have much of it done.
Oh,
I think we have more Fantastic
I
Four
will
done than we
give
do
you
have
my
X-Men.
explanation of where my X-Men will go.
I know why you like X-Men so much.
Because one is I do voice a lot of characters, but I also wrote some great scenes,
You
and
wrote
that's why
some
I love it.
killer scenes for X-Men.
I know.
I haven't written anything that good for X-Men yet.
Yeah, I'm so glad I wrote that. I was.
I think the best thing I wrote was involving the White House.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna dive into it,
No.
but the scene involving the White House.
Yeah.
That was the
Anyway.
best thing I've written for that whole
Yeah.
thing, and the whole beginning part.
Mm-hmm.
Not your scene.
No,
but
the
like
childhood
the
when they were kids.
no. The Bobby
Oh,
stuff at the beginning.
they said da Bobby.
The Bobby.
The Bobby. The Bobby. No. No.
That stuff.
I would just say
That
Spider-Man.
fits so well.
Spider-Man's my 4, just because it's our first. Oh, everyone who has gone and made multiple projects, multiple movies, they'll never put their first movie unless it was like, holy cow, you just made a really good first movie.
Holy cow!
Holy cow! But Spider-Man was great.
The amount of quotes we got from that, though.
Oh, amazing!
We've gotten so many that it's built our humor.
Yeah, which is kind of not egotistical, but we make each other laugh because of our own quotes. Which, hey,
the ones we wrote,
we're insourcing.
or the improv that the other actors did, we quote.
Yeah, we just put it in. Yeah, but I love it. It's a good building point, but it's nothing special.
I think that's my what is it? What are we on?
We're on 3.
3?
Yeah.
I think that's my 3. Just because, like you said, it was our first thing. It's good.
It could be so much better.
It could be so much better, but it is like the groundwork for what we are doing everywhere else.
Yeah.
That's why I have it so
so
high, aka one more above
yours. My 3 is Hulk. Slightly better. Not slightly better. It's pretty much it's a good step from length, dialogue, acting, voice acting, descriptiveness. I think my scene, I get really into like these deep scenes. The scene I wrote for Brian,
I know,
was like, damn. But that's what I wanted it to. I wanted it to be like, bam, all build up, bam. But it's when I think, for some reason, when I think of the name Hulk, like obviously, when you think of things, you think of like colors sometimes, like vague colors.
Mm-hmm.
When I think of Hulk, I think of obviously green. I think of some like beige, this color for like the sand or military.
Okay.
And then but nothing's like sparking out. It's very simple, which is not a bad thing, but it's very one-sided. Yes, it's Hulk. I'm not getting multiple. We wrote it. I mean, it is a one-person movie. With Spider-Man, I think we were able to get it toward there's multiple sides because there's multiple different types of scenes. With Hulk, there's less scenes,
but the scenes are more drawn
they're
out.
just drawn out. So that's why I'm saying like it's different. I'm not necessarily saying it's a bad thing, but Spider-Man was, if each scene was as a length long enough to match the length of Hulk, I think Spider-Man would be way better. Because there were so many little scenes that I feel like were nice but could have been longer. These ones are good, but there's not as many scenes, but they are drawn out.
I was thinking about this earlier today of if we were to remaster, in quotes, Spider-Man, what we would do.
Yeah, here, let's pitch that.
I would put more at the beginning.
which was
like him in school.
yeah,
Like I would put Flash bullying him
yeah.
because that's such an iconic thing from the
That's
comics that we
iconic.
didn't even touch
I
on.
feel like we should have done well. It's what's different when we're not writing it where he's already have his powers, because a lot of like the beginning stuff in all the movies and all the shows are him going through high school as a kid with him finding out he has powers. How could we write that with him already has his powers day to day? Because we only had what, two class periods.
Yeah.
So I feel like it should have been like
With
maybe multiple. I like the beginning, him waking up daydreaming. That
yeah,
was perfect. Keep that. Either then we then go to a cafeteria,
I feel we could do that.
and then he has a fight with the Flash.
I think with where he's at in his life, he would kind of understand like he has to keep his powers under wraps,
Mm-hmm.
so he lets Flash
Bully him.
get hits in.
Yeah.
Like he lets stuff happen.
Or maybe it's like he
So
gets
he
more.
ignores his spidey sense,
Yeah.
which is a skill for him.
That's really hard.
Yeah.
It's not really hard. It's just kind of like he senses it, and then but he knows already what's happening, so he just kind of sits there like the Flash. It's like the Flash sees stuff in slow motion, but he's just gonna sit there.
Yeah. He just takes it.
Like the last one, Flash hits it, or it could be he does hit it. He does hit the first one. It's him having to adapt it. Flash hits him, but Peter doesn't even like feel it. He's like, "What the fuck?" And like he has to like realize, "Oh shit, I have to act like I'm a kid."
Oh wait.
Yeah, no, not that, but he's like, I've learned, and then he's like, "You still like, I still beat you, man." So it's him having to realize it's a learning curve, unlike I've not that I've seen, because every time he got his powers, he's like, "Look at me now, I finally beat Flash." This is him having to like, I still have to act.
I really think it'd be funny if we did like that happens and then they're in the principal's office. Him and Flash, and the principal is like, "Now, Flash, apologize for hitting Peter." I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Pete's just okay.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Just don't break my camera. No, but anyway, my number 2 is X-Men, just because I think it has the potential to.
So our
I
number
just
one's
hit.
the same one.
Yeah.
100.
I just hit the microphone. My bad. No, I think that it's not that bad. I think that, I mean, with other things that I've already written, you can't say like, "Oh, they're great," because all that had the potential. They're already written. This one, I'm not gonna say has better potential than our first place, but it has an ability to stay at like a top 2 for a while.
Yeah, that's valid.
Because
At least until
there's
like
not
the
many
end
not
of
many fight scenes are made.
the end of phase one. I
Yeah.
think
I think this
This
one could stay in a top 3 for a while, just because it is very loaded with people. It's very loaded with scenes. It's very deep, because I think if you make the first ones really deep, not too deep, where there's like, oh, it's just kind of like,
we're kind of going the James Gunn route, which we didn't know was a route to go when we first started with it. But recently he said that every single project for DC is a different thing tonally. It's like each project will be like a different tone. One of them's gonna be a horror movie. One of them's gonna be rated R. One of them's gonna be Superman.
mm-hmm.
Like it's all gonna be different, but they're all based in that same universe.
Yeah.
We are kind of going with
Dude,
that.
dude, who are we gonna write horror? Oh my god, I could write a really good horror.
We tried with Hulk a little bit,
Not really though.
but not really.
That's more action. I feel like we're starting to get into it. Like we'll find somebody where we're like, oh, this is it, and then I'm trying to think. We need to write like a better romance one, because Hulk had some of that, but not really.
A rom-com.
Not rom-com, but a romance.
That'd be so funny though.
Just a rom-com.
A superhero rom-com.
Who would it be? Because okay, we wrote semi-romance between, what was it? Ross. Forgetting her first name.
Betty.
Well, I could not remember the first name. Betty and Banner, and then.
But it wasn't like
blah
crazy.
blah blah blah. And neither was MJ.
It was more than what we gave MJ.
But yeah, but neither much more than, I mean, MJ wasn't even much more than that. It was a small,
She was really just like a friend.
it was a small peck.
Yeah,
It was a very, very like clean relationship.
yeah,
Nothing really much
nothing
more.
messy, nothing.
I want to make one where it's a guy who's actually like in love.
I think that'd be interesting.
I
I don't know
think
where.
because I don't think that's ever
Oh,
touched about what
I know perfectly where that can fit.
Cap,
No,
what
I mean,
a
yeah,
little bit. Like, where do you think I could max it out?
with Guardians, Star Lord,
Oh, Gamora.
Bruh falls head over heels.
Food around
Just
fast
exactly.
No, I want it to be where it's because it's not ever. I mean, a little in the MCU where you see, but you don't see it as a weakness.
Hmm.
I want this. I want Star Lord to fall more than head over heels. I mean, he's just struggling, and he's broken, more broken than he was in the movies. About like if anything happens, he's so in love and he wants it to be evolving around. Let's have it where the main theme is revolving around the romance of those two, while going on during like an event. I think that would be really different. I think a little cool, little experiment.
We'll give it our best shot.
Not trying to make it too dirty. It's green. Okay,
um,
what's your number two?
my
Hulk.
number two
Hulk.
is Hulk. Yeah, just because, like you
Our
said,
first full complete one.
it's so much better than Spider-Man was.
Uh huh.
It really showed how much we grew as writers just from the first movie to the
Oh my
second,
god, we're so much.
and it's insane.
Were we
And
writing some of Hulk during Spider Man though? Like I don't think Spider Man was finished. I think we were like at least we had that concept while writing Spider Man.
we have the concept of the whole
Not the
thing,
whole.
but like the whole first phase, we had a
Yeah,
small concept of what we wanted to do.
junior year. So
All
funny.
of it has changed.
So
I went
funny.
back and looked at it, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
I still think I like you don't realize how awesome Mr. Keller was for allowing that to be a project is us to
I
write a
know that was
script. And he
what
counted that as a words.
the moment he said you can work with somebody else from a different
I
class period.
immediately was like,
I went, okay, I'm working with Roman. I'm gonna figure out what to do. And he was like, you can write a book, you could write a poem, you could write a script. I was like,
I'm done.
that's it.
Running Spider Man.
And literally
The fact he
in
gave us
that
like what
class,
a
I wrote
97.
down. I was like, me and Roman, Spider Man. I knew in that moment we were writing a Spider Man thing.
But like the fact we also got a 97, like
Mm-hmm.
that was a good grade for writing a script. A not great script, but he
It
loved it.
going back,
And then he like
the amount of typos, which is probably the reason
it was a 97,
why we got a
but
97.
still great grade.
Some of the dialogue was off.
Yeah, but
There
no, but then
was
he read Hulk, and he was
incorrect
like,
posture. He gave me like paragraph after paragraph of review on Hulk. Have you read any of that?
no, I think you read it to me. Not was it all like to fix it?
No.
Or like great in it. Yeah, no, we read
Yeah.
it. We read that together. He was like, "Wow, great dialogue between the." I think he
He
liked
was like,
the.
this moment reminds me of this and this and
Yeah,
this, and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
perfect.
What did
And
he think about the
um,
what? Did he think about the Brian scene again?
oh, I don't
We'll look at it.
remember.
We'll look at it before we leave here.
That's
No, he was like, that was so great. It was great.
actually I haven't checked to see if you read any other ones.
Yeah, but
I
I already know that made our day. We're like, holy cow,
I
we
know.
actually were good.
It was just, I stumbled upon it. Like he didn't tell me that he read it or anything. I just went on Hulk because we were gonna record something, and I
Yeah.
saw a new tab that said Keller's notes. I was like, I opened it, massive. I was like, I'm gonna read all of this, and I'm gonna make sure because there's probably gonna be like little things to fix. Nothing. No notes.
All collapse.
No notes.
All collapse.
It was perfect
Mm-hmm.
in his eyes.
Down to the last minute detail.
Perfect.
Perfect. All right. Number one. 3, 2, 1. Fantastic Four.
It. Oh my god.
It
It's
is
so
funny.
good.
It is epic. It is
We're not even done.
timely. It will be
Oh
our
my
favorite,
god.
just because. Well, I think
It might be my
it's our
favorite for
first.
a while.
It's our first balanced team plot movie because X-Men's not balanced at all. That's
X-Men's a
darker.
mess.
It's darker. This is You got a comic relief in Johnny. You got a big bulky guy who also makes some sarcastic, funny comments. You got Reed who just says out of nowhere
Out of
statements,
pocket,
and then you
like
got
smart stuff.
Sue, which is funny because she's the
Who's the
mom.
glue?
Sue's kind of like, guys, can you stop that? But it's a comic. It's a comic sentence based off of the scenarios.
I think with Fantastic Four coming out,
God,
that's gonna
gonna
help
get
us.
so much inspiration.
Yeah,
Not putting a beard on the thing, but I think that's funny what they're doing. I'm like, what is he
because
doing?
he has a beard in some comics,
Yeah,
but not
but he grows
that
it.
often.
But he grows it. Okay, real quick, just from the movie, just from the trailer, him going, "Say it! I'm not gonna say it. Say it, yes, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna cry."
we literally, when we wrote them, we were like, they're gonna say their catchphrases.
Yeah,
Like 100%. We're not gonna hold back with that. That's iconic
I
for
can
them.
do. I'm gonna cry at that scene. He's falling in the air. He's like, "It's copper time." God, I mean, dude. I just think that
Beautiful.
lighting of the movie, like the just because it is in that '60s tone, but I think it just so different, and clean, and it's just gonna be so good. Every time I see Quinn as Johnny,
I do like him as Johnny. I do think Dacre Montgomery
he would have
would
been.
have killed
But the
that.
more and more I see it, I think
But
he's really good.
he is really good.
He's building that sarcastic piece of shit. Like he's like, but he's also not totally. He'll say it, and then
You
he's
could
like,
tell me how to fly a spaceship, man, but don't tell me how to kill sexy aliens.
he's like, dude, you're gonna be the best dad. Up
I'm
until
just kidding.
I'm just
You're gonna be
kidding.
terrible.
And it's like, oh, you're gonna like give her all the things I've said about you. What do you mean? All the things that I've said to myself in a private room. In my head, I was like, dude, that's such a Johnny thing to say. I was like, dude, that's awesome. But anyway, no, yeah, I mean, writing it, obviously voicing
Oh,
all these things from the alien to the Baxter Building. God, I could just name my favorite. I think I've already
the
named
old
it.
man.
I think I've already named it. My favorite voicing character was number one is
Herbie.
narrator Herbie, and number two is probably the old man. It's so fun. Who's to be like that's so fun.
I think my favorite is Herbie.
Herbie.
Voicing Herbie is a
us,
pleasure,
and then you
and
got
then
us.
it's the old man. Yeah.
God, they're so fun to voice.
Uh,
Anyway, going
like
forward,
you would think your favorite character to voice would be Spider-Man.
No, I
But
don't
no,
like it
it's
because
narrator Herbie.
it's slightly off my regular voice, but or like was slightly more like sarcasm. I think I did way too much in the first film, but
Just a little.
I was like, God, shut up. It was like really too overacted where you're like watching it. It's like a Japanese hentai or something. Not hentai. Not hentai. My bad. Like a Japanese anime. I don't know why I said hentai. I don't know. It's so bad. Anyway, it's like reminds me of the Samuel L. Jackson. He's like, you watch anime? Yes. Hentai too. Whatever. He was on like the lad Bible, whatever. But no, it just reminded me of like a video game where it's animated and it's just so overly done and it's really boring. So I gotta just cut it back and raise my voice, but not like tweak it. Anyway, but no, going forward, I think we'll have projects that will kick out maybe two or three, but one's gonna stay. I think Fantastic
I think
Four is
that's
just
gonna be my favorite for a long
until
time.
like Secret Wars or something, just something crazy.
Yeah, Fantastic Four will probably be number one.
Fantastic.
It is
fantastic.
It really is. Yeah, going forward, we have two sagas, each of them with two phases. We're gonna have a third one. We had an original plan for multiversal stuff, but we're scrapping that. It's all in the trash can now, taken out to the curb, picked up, gone.
Kicking it.
Exactly. It's all gone. So all of our big plans for everything leading up to it is changing, which sucks, but whatever. So we're just gonna kick into phase one. We already have Spider-Man released. Hulk is on a delay until
for people.
Batman is
That's
out.
right.
Ant-Man right after that.
Mhm.
X-Men First Class, Fantastic Four, Nova, Captain America. We're in uncharted territory now. Stuff we haven't touched on.
Mhm.
Why are you showing me a picture of Angus?
Yeah, it just popped up. I love that. His stare was great. No.
Captain America seems like it's gonna be a lot of fun to write because we're writing in a different time period.
Oh, dude, I honestly want to look up slang and terminology from the 40s and use it.
I'm before we start writing that, I'm gonna watch Saving Private
Oh,
Ryan.
damn it, I hit it again. I want to join. Actually, I have not watched that movie,
I've
so
never seen it,
I want to watch it
so
with you.
that's on my list.
Just come down to my basement because I'll have like the movie theater experience.
Yeah, well, we'll watch that and we'll be like Captain America time.
No, we watch it and take notes. Take notes. We're just writing the script as we're watching it.
We might do
We end up writing. We end up writing just the script of
that.
the movie.
Wolverine, which we did have an idea for it, that is also now scrapped. So now we're starting fresh on Wolverine again
Mm-hmm.
because we were gonna do a Vietnam movie. We're not doing that anymore.
I think we were just gonna like quote it now,
It'll be
like a clip, kind of like how what X-Men Origin was.
kinda. It'll be
Words.
like mainly takes place in like modern-ish day,
Mm-hmm.
and then he'll have flashbacks to the Weapon X program, which in our universe would take place in Vietnam.
Mm-hmm.
So there will be Vietnam flashbacks and maybe some World War II flashbacks with Captain America. Um, this one has changed. I didn't update this one.
What is it?
Originally, it was going to be a Bishop special.
Mm.
It's now a Gambit because we got to put Gambit in there,
Gambit.
and he'll be in Wolverine. Right after that is Guardians,
Yep.
which we have the soundtrack already made.
We have.
We have 5 soundtracks already made for that. Thank you, Gordon.
It's crazy how that was made before like Spider-Man was done.
That was made when we were in middle school.
Not all of them, but the first one.
The first one.
Yeah, the third one came out when we were senior year.
No. Okay, there was the original third one, and then there's the updated one. The updated one came out senior year.
Because we were listening to Whistle on the chair.
Mm-hmm.
Whistle the choir.
The original one came out 8th, 9th grade.
Wow.
Yeah, right before Infinity War. So he like prepped it for Infinity War, and then Guardians 3 came out, and he's like, I need to redo the whole thing.
Yeah, because didn't he put Rubber Band Man in one of them?
It's still in there.
Yeah, but after he got that from
Infinity War.
Yeah.
Then we have Thor.
I can't wait for that one.
I know you can't wait for that
because I want to write it like if it was realistic Thor,
like an actual Norse god,
like redhead because he is.
It'll be different.
Well,
from
yeah, but I want him
comics, but it is our universe, so we can do whatever.
I want him big.
That is my favorite thing to say because people criticize our Spider-Man.
Like, it's our universe.
It's our universe. We do whatever we want.
Yeah.
It's still Marvel. You still know the characters.
Yeah. It's like you read this comic. There's comics of it that are horrible. Not in like bad storytelling. It's just terrible what happens to these people. I'm like, I don't like it. Well, I'm like, well, it's a different universe. People will like it. You don't. You're one out of 8 billion people.
After that, it's Spider-Man Year One, where we tell the origin story of our Spider-Man, which it's pretty much
just a copy and paste.
The same origin story you know and love.
But
we do have
MJ. Aunt May's gonna go
kill herself.
No, she's gonna die.
Huh?
She's gonna die.
I know.
She's not gonna kill herself.
I thought that's what you were saying.
I said pew pew pew. She gets shot.
Yeah.
Or if we want to make it different, because Uncle Ben got shot, I feel like it'd be not as realistic of whatever scenario, because it was always like Uncle Ben was trying to stop the robber or stop a theft guy. Like,
Let's go full Batman. They were walking in an alleyway and
and
only Aunt May died.
shot. Just her.
Ben got shot too, but he lived.
Oh my God.
May died.
Does that mean we switch up the Batman? I mean, both the parents were stopping the robber, and Bruce is in the back. The pearls come falling down, rolling down the street towards him. Anyway, but no, all right, something. I just don't think it'd be like as realistic.
There's some difference between it ties in more with the universe than the original. The original Spider-Man origin story doesn't tie in as much into the universe. This one ties in more into the future of this universe.
Yeah.
Which sounds stupid when you say it, but it does. And then to finish off phase 1, we have the Avengers. Plain and simple.
Mm-hmm. No.
With almost the OG team plus one.
You go to phase 2, and I will plug in what the rest will be or what I hope to be.
Phase 2. This is not up to date because we are changing the first movie in phase 2. It'll be Spider-Man 2. It's just not the same as we planned.
Yeah.
It was going to be called Enter Sandman. As that funny little joke, and we were going to have that song in it. It's different now. Things have changed.
Still has the song in.
It might. We don't know. Then we have Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Yeah. Now,
so that's a good sequel.
Go into what that is.
What do you mean?
Like, well, is it going to be basically very similar to the MCU one?
I want to go a little different, but yeah, it'll be very.
What I'm going to talk about
we're going to have Falcon in it.
What I'm going to talk about is tied with Hydra.
Okay. So. I think we should have Hydra as a fairly big part, but also add characters that weren't in Winter Soldier that could have made that movie different, like Zemo.
Oh,
Zemo is a big Captain America villain.
Yeah, I want it. Okay.
You never see him as a Captain America.
Now, keep going because I have an idea.
It will be Bucky back again. Wow. Spoiler alert, he dies in the first movie. Quote unquote. Yeah, it's gonna be fairly similar. I don't want it to be the same. So we're gonna have to find some ways to make it different.
I mean, it could be where it's plot, like the plot, because the plot was, now, the plot for what it.
I think we need to finish phase 1 before we're able to fully dive in.
Yeah.
To
but what the MCU here? Okay, just go on and I'll tie it back.
That's it. Okay, that's all I have to say.
So here, I'm gonna take the driver's seat. What happens in the Civil War MCU movie is kind of what I'm planning on for this Captain America 3. So I feel like we can have 2 Captain Americas, or what we'll call it is Nomad. So the story of Nomad is, yeah, it's played by a couple like different characters, but most recognizable was Chris Evans. Steve Rogers. He does not play him, or he's not him for a very long time. Mm-hmm. What happens is there is a undercover somebody in the U.S. government that then completely ruins it and corrupts it. So there's no more U.S. government that's like actually good. So Captain America says, I have nothing to stand for because the country's not what it was. So what he does is he goes to find Hawkeye as Ronin at the time and learns, I want to still represent myself, like what I want, but he does not want the Captain America like name. He doesn't want, because that's tied to America, and America's horrible. So what he does is he goes as Nomad, which is man with no country. That's what Nomad means. Mm-hmm. And so he still does what he does. He's still a good person. This isn't like Ronin where he's like, oh, he's killing people. No, he's like Ronin where he's an alter ego, but whatever. And then eventually he comes back. Here was my plot. something happens with Hydra. We can tie Zemo in because Zemo could totally be pro Hydra.
Zemo is Hydra.
Yeah, but like more.
More so.
Because I want Zemo to completely corrupt and Hydra. Because Hydra's like, oh, the little minions get in and then they slowly corrupt versus everyone kind of knows who Zemo is. You don't have to hide it. It's like he can't secretly overthrow it. This needs to be corruptness in the U.S. government, and it's now no longer good. We'll get more into it, but my whole thing was this special that happens before Nomad could be the slowly, like almost a prequel. Like nothing's actually finished. You just see like events planning, and then something bad's about to happen, and it cuts off, and then the movie starts right in.
So you want to put a Nomad movie?
Yeah, and then this. Because here's what because this is going to connect, and I think it could be perfect.
I do have a open movie slot.
Because
and it's right before the final movie,
which is Civil War.
Yeah.
Because here's what's perfect. He goes through this movie in Nomad. He realizes Zemo and Hydra have taken over the U.S. government. He doesn't move away from the country, but he still plays as somebody. So as Nomad, he's in this movie. Somehow, he gets rid of Zemo. I don't know if it's going to be by himself or something, but he's as Nomad. And there's because the only reason why I got into this was because Amber yesterday went to Dayton, the Dayton Mall, and found a Nomad pop, and it looks kind of cool.
I'll look that up real quick.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, I have the picture because I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. This is a cool pop. And so that's what like got me. I was like, I'm gonna look it up, and like, whoa, like. Never seen this pop before, or like I've never known Captain America being somebody else.
They in Infinity War, they say that's technically. Oh, that is pretty cool. They say that's technically Nomad in Infinity War. Steve.
Oh, because no, it's not. That's Captain America.
Yeah,
he has the red, white, and blue one, and the star. So, actually, he doesn't have a star, but it's Avengers. So. If it's Avengers, it's still associated with Captain America. The first Avenger. So, somehow, whatever he does, he gets rid of Zemo. The government slowly comes back. But and this other special that leads that we will have the full, that special after Nomad can be something related to Nomad or him coming back as Captain America. But he comes out of hiding. Because all of a sudden, because I think it'd be really appropriate to think like, oh, where was Captain America when the government was... Because I want him to tie into Civil War because he gets assassinated.
In the comics.
As well as in ours as well. We're going to have him and Hank.
Spoiler alert.
Shut up.
Oh my god.
This is like 200 years later.
Nobody's going to remember this.
No one's going to. No, but he's going to. So, like, why would anyone have a right or the motive to shoot and kill Captain America unless someone thought he did something wrong? Because clearly, like, why would a Hydra Hydra person can do it, but I think it would be more detrimental because Civil War is going to go all out war. If somebody,
our Civil War is going to be
bloody,
insane.
Like, I think
10 times
worse, 10 times worse than the movie. 10 times
I was going to say worse, but yeah.
No, a type of worse, not like
not
rating worse, but
yeah,
emotions, everything. It would be much more impactful if someone from the good side killed Cap.
It would.
Because a regular civilian was like, you went into hiding when we needed you. And he's like, no, that was me. I just was at Nomad. And they're like, no. And they're like, well, all of a sudden, Captain America's out of hiding. Like, it's Steve Rogers, blah, blah, blah. Because they didn't know. Because they didn't know who Nomad was. But secretly. So when he comes out of hiding, they're like, he's a fucking traitor. He was a pussy. He didn't fight for the country. And he secretly knows he did. All of a sudden, courtroom, because he's now with Hank. And then, and they're like, who shot? And they're like, yeah. So he's getting, not only is Hank getting press for creating Ultron, but Steve Rogers is for going into hiding. For not really hiding, but he went as Nomad. Which I think would be...
That is... Our whole first saga revolves around government. We call it the War Saga.
Yeah, and I thought about that. I was like,
yeah.
Oh my god.
You read that, you were like, this fits perfectly.
Dude, it does. It sounds so good. He goes into hiding. Not really. The name does, but people think Captain America went into hiding. Comes back. People hate him now and kill him.
Yeah. So I guess after Winter Soldier is what I'm temporarily calling Zemo special.
Yeah, could be him coming into power, and then at the end, I think halfway through, it's hard because he's not Nomad for very long in the comics neither. He's like for a month, a couple months, and then he's like, all right,
all of Phase 2 can take place within like a month, which
well, because our Phase 1s we're writing it over. You got backstory movies. You got a movie. Years. You got movie. It was like 5 years ago, and then like because the Avengers are gonna be like it's current day.
Yeah.
Now we're writing it as if time is current. So we're like,
after said Zemo special is Thor 2, War of Gods.
He's like, bye bitches, leaves.
I was leaning in towards
Hercules. Yeah, I think that'd be fine.
Yeah, like Norse versus Greek gods.
I want that.
Cause that'd be insane.
Dude, I want that to trigger something, and it doesn't. And then like all of a sudden, whatever movie we have, like a third one, or it comes into like another Avengers movie.
It could tie into the movie right after it too.
What is that one? Civil War?
Fantastic Four 2.
What is that one about?
It's called Monsters Unleashed.
Which is
Fin Fang Foom.
Yeah.
It could tie into that.
Well, here, what I was thinking was that
somehow we'll figure that out.
Him defeating Hercules upsets all the Greek gods. I mean, Zeus, Poseidon, because you never hear about it. You only heard the crazy, stupid movie Love and Thunder. But so we're not writing Zeus like that. But I want detrimental Zeus because he's known as the god of the gods, even though Odin is on that same level. You got, even though Roman and Greek, they are the same. They're the same gods, just named differently, but they're not completely different. There might be some like different. I can have the god of carpentry sitting in the back. Jesus just walking like,
hey.
Dude, I totally
nothing I can do.
I totally want to write Jesus. Just touches a cup of water. Fuck.
That's what I like about what we do. When we write things, we write comedy into such like stupid things.
Dude, this is so out of character, but I think it'd be so funny. It's like it's going on, and Jesus is watching it from the TV, and he's like, "Oh man, did you hear about that?" God comes down the stairs like, "No, I didn't hear that. Dad, you watching the TV?" Yeah, I'm always watching the TV because he's in the kitchen preparing it. Grabs a cup of water. Fuck. Then he goes back to the fight. But no, I want it, and then like all of a sudden, yeah, the Norse gods, all of them, and Loki, because he's like,
yeah,
if there's anyone who's gonna kill my brother, it's me.
We're calling it the War of Gods.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be insane.
Where's that one in?
That is the third movie.
Thor, yeah, third.
In Phase 2.
Huh?
Yeah.
Hold on. So Thor 2 though is in Phase 2.
Yeah.
And that's like the second movie.
That's the third movie.
But I didn't want it. No, I wanted the War of the Gods. I thought we were gonna like that triggers it. Him fighting Hercules would be like almost an entirely movie. But
yeah.
But then him either killing or defeating Hercules or banishing him completely triggers all the Greek gods, setting up for another movie, either purely Thor related, God related, or it's in like an Avengers Fantastic Four, where it's like, why'd you drag us into it?
We can see if we can fit that in somewhere. Currently, we don't have space, but we'll see.
Or we just scrap something.
Yeah, we can scrap.
All what we've been doing.
All right, and then Fantastic Four 2, Monsters Unleashed, Bing Bang Boom. We've already talked about that.
Be fine.
Hercules special.
That will lead up to.
Which is, yeah.
All Thor, and
then. Miles Morales. Which would be fun to write. Because we write Spider-Man fairly well. We wrote Miles Morales.
Just copy and paste it. Basically, they're very similar characteristics.
Daredevil. Oh, it's gonna be fun.
I'm so excited.
Vanessa.
Which leads to a Punisher special.
It's basically me writing that Brian scene, but every scene.
Yeah. Age of Ultron is after that.
This is before Civil War?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Age of Ultron,
and then it's Iron Man 2. Or I guess now just Iron Man 1 because we scrapped the first Iron Man.
When everyone's focusing on Ultron, because Ultron's going to be on Earth, when the U.S. government's trying to focus on Ultron, they mess up and accidentally bleed in Hydra because they're not focused on it, and then all of a sudden, as you're like, "Yay, Ultron's done," almost all the U.S. government is all Hydra and Zemo, and the Cap's like, "Oh, I'm done." Brother. Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
After Iron Man, which is now Iron Man 1, which is in phase 2, because we took it out, a War Machine special.
War Machine coming at you.
Boom, you looking for this?
Oh no! I didn't say you could leave.
After that's Black Panther.
Good break.
Yeah.
From everything, just kind of like
a separate thing.
By the way, they're chilling. Wakanda's fine.
Here.
Wakanda's fine.
They're just doing whatever, and then Nomad. Now, and then an empty spot.
Which could be a special. I thought you said there was gonna be a special before Nomad.
No.
Okay.
There's the Zemo special, which is early on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like this
corruption in government.
Like it could be a special just called like relieving it. It's him stepping down and coming back.
I know. A blank special, yet to be decided, and then Civil War, ending the saga.
It's gonna be loaded.
End it heavy,
dude. End it. Are we gonna end it on Civil War's gonna be a long ass movie, but are we gonna end it on a okay? It's done. We're waiting now, or what happened? Because I almost want to end it like
on a
they're
cliffhanger.
Still divided.
Yeah,
and then they have to rejoin for the when Galactus comes.
Yeah, I like that. End it on a cliffhanger. Just be like boom.
Well, not necessarily cliffhanger, but they're still like
in a sense, it is a cliffhanger
because Civil War ended somewhat on a cliffhanger. The real one in the MCU, it kind of did.
Ours would be a bigger,
yeah,
a bigger cliff.
Things finished.
a
bigger cliff.
And we're about to push you
over the cliff.
We don't.
Yeah,
but we do.
Yeah, we touch you. There's a cliffhanger to the cliffhanger. You're on the cliff, and we're like we're about to push you, but we don't. And then all of a sudden, we touch your shoulder.
So the next saga, right after all of this, is called the Devourer Saga. Galactus. We start off with giant-sized X-Men.
Galactus is real.
Which is just they add Wolverine and Colossus and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Team. And then Spider-Man 3, maxed out. Great name.
Mm-hmm.
He fights Electro.
Mm-hmm.
Maxed out. And then this one, we can swap it out. This one doesn't have any emotional pull to me. A Spider-Woman special. We can take that or leave it.
Dakota Johnson.
Fantastic Four 3, Acts of Evil, which is a name from the comic. I don't remember what it's about, which that's on me. I don't remember anything about that, but that's a while away. Wolverine 2, Enemy of the State. Sounds interesting enough.
Mm-hmm.
This one is also a take it or leave it. Kazar special. It's like the dude that lives on like the dinosaur island with a saber-toothed tiger. Take it or leave it. Yeah. Guardians Volume 2.
Mm-hmm.
Daredevil 2, Man Without Fear. That'll be a good one. White Tiger special. who was in Spider-Man.
Yeah, barely.
For 2 seconds.
Yeah, were you bad at math?
Thor 3, The Last Stand.
Now that could be where they all combined. Because it's Last Stand, so it's kind of like the gods against each other.
Yeah, we could do that in Phase 3. That would work.
Yeah, because technically that's Devour. I mean, you get more. It's like it's beyond governmental. That's the war, universal powers combining and fighting each other.
After that is Doctor Strange.
He's like, by the way, all that would, dude. That's like the first scene. He's like, I know there's a lot that just happened, and now you're finally getting to me. But don't worry, I've been watching along.
Don't worry, I've also been watching.
I've been watching,
taking notes.
And then just him like floating, just in the cape, with his cape on.
I put Doctor Voodoo. He's a pretty big character in Doctor Strange comics.
As the villain?
No, that's a special afterwards.
Oh,
which also take it or leave it. Whatever. The Inhumans. Black Bolt.
mm-hmm.
Killer for the final
what's the
battle.
dog's name?
Lockjaw.
I'm voicing Lockjaw.
I don't know if this was the right spot for this movie. Star-Lord and Gamora. Movie solely for them. I don't know if that's the right spot for it. I don't know. Most of these specials are take it or leave it at this point because we haven't done anything with these things yet. Dark Hawk special. Yeah. And then ending off Phase 3 with Miles Morales 2.
You say a Dark Hawk?
Miles Morales 2 Madness, where he faces Mysterio. Which, ending off the phase with that would be pretty good. Phase 4 starts off with Black Panther 2, then Fantastic Four 4, Rise of the Silver Surfer.
And this is leading into
Galactus. I put Captain Britain special.
I think that'd be cool.
I'm just using the specials
to
introduce.
I think that'd be fun.
New characters.
We've not heard anything about Captain Britain.
No.
And he's a very important character in the Super Marvel Lego Heroes.
Yeah. Captain America 3 Secret Empire.
Which is Falcon.
I think with ours would be Bucky.
Okay, I like that better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we want to differentiate ourselves
from the MCU.
Incredible Hulk 2 in Phase 4. World War Hulk.
I know a lot's been happening prior to what. But anyway, I have not been watching. I've been focusing on my problems.
That's perfect. A-Bomb. An A-Bomb special. Okay. Get Rick Jones actually doing something.
Tired Bruce Banner. I know a lot's been happening too.
I also know a lot's happening.
I have not been watching anything. I've been dealing with myself. Here's what's happening. And then he does this big old recap. He's like, yeah, I dove onto a bomb, then I turned green, and I got kicked, and then I beat my dad to death. And then I fought some more guys. Fought this guy. There's a big guy. There's another green guy. He just references Big Bang Boom. And then gods fought. And now my Chinese food's cold.
After A-Bomb, Defenders. Keep it grounded a little bit.
And write a better Iron Fist.
Yes. And then Astonishing X-Men. That's a cool team lineup. It has Psylocke. It's a cool team lineup. After that, a Phantom X special. He's a mutant, not really known about. He wears all white. He's a trench coat. He uses guns. Pretty sweet. Rocket and Groot. Give them their own little movie. Spider-Man 4 Ends of the Earth. Fights Doc Ock, I think.
Isn't the other Spider-Man then later? The goal of all.
That's in the scrapped phases. Yeah.
Dude, we're still writing MJ that way though.
Yeah, 100%. After that, She-Hulk.
She's gonna twerk with Megan Thee Stallion.
No. And then after that, Guardians Volume 3, which is where we originally ended Phase 4 off. Then I added a movie. It's not an Avengers movie. It is an everybody movie. So I'm not putting the Avengers tag on it. It's just called Last Planet Standing. That is Marvel. Perfect Marvel's Last Planet Standing. That's it. It's everybody.
Dude.
Everybody who is alive.
Dude. The Thor 3.
Oh, okay.
Ends. What?
Okay, we're back on Thor
3. Okay, give me a minute. That battle goes on forever. I don't think they'll actually start. I think some will die, and then they will keep going. What I want to happen is I want so many people to fight in this last planet standing, that because all the gods are on Earth. Technically, they're not other planet gods, which is funny. But Greek and Norse are all in Olympus, which is technically a realm because it's not on Earth, but it's a realm, but it's only really to Earth. I want all of them to be fighting, and all of a sudden they see Galactus. And then they're like, you want to pause this? Dude.
Well, I want the beginning of Last Planet Standing to be very James Gunn-esque, which is funny sounding for as big of a movie as this is going to be. I want it to start off with a very specific song I need to talk to Gordon about when we get there. It starts off with that playing, and it just throws you right in. Like, it wakes up like
a completely.
It starts off with Peter.
Yeah.
He wakes up with MJ. Spider sense is going off. He doesn't know why. He gets up, walking around, and then he looks out the window, and he starts to see Galactus. He's like, "Oh my god!" And then it zooms out of where he's at, and it goes to the the Avengers Tower or Avengers Mansion, and they're scrambling. They're like, "We don't know what to do." It goes, zooms out, Fantastic Four, zooms out, Olympus.
And
they're fighting, and just
all that for one dude. I love Galactus.
Just set it up,
dude.
So
they better place Galactus. They better
do him good.
Play him so well.
I don't know the actor who's playing him.
I know him.
I don't know him from anything.
You do. I will find it.
I know I don't.
No, you do. No, you do. You do. But I saw him on the red carpet one time. I was like, I know him. But anyway, after this,
that is.
But anyway,
the end of Phase.
Get more pumped, and then end of Phase, end of Saga 2.
Saga 2. Saga 3 is up for debate at the moment.
And it's called the video game phase, where they're all in the video, and then we just put a link towards Rival.
I sent you on Instagram. They're making more Marvel Rivals pops.
Yes.
And they advertised it with Jeff. They did the song that he sings, and it was splashing water. So they're making a Jeff pop, and I'm buying it.
Yeah.
Immediately.
I think I'd also probably get the Magneto if they make it. That one. That's
he's right up there.
Okay, I forgot. Yeah. Well, I was trying to want that one where he floats up because that's so cool. Face. But yeah, but we'll talk more about that.
That's Perfect Marvel.
That's cool. Yeah.
That honestly, if we never come up with another saga, I'm fine leaving it where we.
Yeah.
With Phase 4. But if we still have the energy after that.
After 20 years.
To continue working on this stuff. Then yeah, we will continue.
Yeah.
But Batman's not out yet. So Perfect Marvel is on hold. Until we get one DC project out. Because with the trajectory we have, it'll be perfect Marvel movie, perfect Marvel movie, perfect Marvel, perfect Marvel, perfect Marvel, perfect Marvel, Batman, and then it'll just repeat. Wonder Woman. It'll just be nonstop perfect Marvel, and then every once in a while a DC movie. I want to go back and forth.
That's kind of how normal life was.
I know.
So much MCU, and then finally Zack Snyder's like something.
We're doing it right.
Okay.
It'll be Marvel, DC, Marvel, DC, Marvel, DC. Hopefully.
Oh, I want some pizza.
I do too.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna end it here then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
Skibbity bop.